You might be wondering how to lose weight after failed gastric bypass. Well, keep listening. I have the answer for you. In this video, I'll talk about why gastric bypass usually fails. Then I'll go over how to lose weight even after you've failed a gastric bypass. And last, I'll share more specialized tips for successful weight loss if you've had gastric bypass. I'm Christy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, and retired professional boxer, and I created a nutrition program that enables people to lose 10% of their body weight every month without shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. Gastric bypass surgery usually fails because it doesn't address the real issues. Gastric surgery is not a magic pill. You will have to follow a set of rules for the rest of your life. I mean, ain't nobody getting out of the rules. Problems like eating the wrong foods, sugar addiction, and emotional eating don't disappear with surgery. There are no quick fixes. A lifestyle change is what it takes to lose your weight once and for all. I don't want to demonize weight loss clinics, and I don't want to demonize weight loss doctors. I've got so much respect for the medical community. I really do. You guys know I am absolutely crazy about nurses. I love nurses. My sister's a nurse. I very much support the medical community. But it's a business, and there's no money in healthy people. Look, healthy people makes a lot of sense, but they don't make a lot of dollars. And in these weight loss clinics, they're kind of moving people through like cattle. And I don't personally believe that they do a good enough job truly outlining the issues, outlining the risks, outlining the life after surgery. I don't feel like they do a good enough job truly getting the point across of what your life after surgery is gonna look like. They kind of move them in, move them out, like cattle. Move them in, move them out. I've done other videos on this. I'll link it up here, but you need to really understand what's going on. I just personally don't think that they really do a good job explaining that to patients. Here's how to lose weight after you've failed a gastric bypass. You've got to address what you're eating. You've got to address your sleep. You've got to stay hydrated. You've got to weigh yourself daily. The scale is your first line of defense. We go through all this in the 10-pound takedown challenge. So let me just plug the challenge right here and tell you, yeah, you need to be in the next challenge. We have them every month, so there's one coming up. You've got to put measures in place so that you don't have to rely on willpower. Putting measures in place removes the need for willpower. Start by getting the tempting junk and sugary foods out of your house. If tempting stuff is there calling your name, you'll eventually cave in and eat it. I mean, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I don't know about you, but I'm a proximity eater. I'm supposed to be the leader of this revolution, and I don't even keep sugar in my house. Look, recovering drug addicts don't keep drugs in their cupboard. Recovering sugar addicts like you and me, we don't keep sugar in our house, so you've got to clean out those cupboards. Then you'll beat yourself up for not having enough willpower. Here are some specialized tips for successful weight loss if you've had failed gastric surgery. You may need to make one of your meals a real food smoothie. I do not mean those bullcrap weight loss shakes or sugar-drenched fruit smoothies from Starbucks. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about blending real food together. Sip your smoothie slowly so you can get it all down. Get that water in. It helps flush toxins released from your fat cells as you lose weight. We don't want something called auto-intoxication. That means as your body's trying to get rid of the toxins, you're not giving it enough water to get it out. So you reabsorb those toxins. We don't want that. We want to get those toxins out. Drink a gallon of water a day and eliminate any other beverages. Work your way up to it, okay? Sip your water through a straw. Drink it room temperature, not cold, because it'll be easier to get down at room temperature. I know for me, I always have my Code Red water bottle handy, and I always do room temperature. I can't do real cold water. I have sensitive teeth. And I always put my HydroCharge or my Ultima or my Redmond Relight powder in there to replace the electrolytes. Yeah, I'm just throwing it in here. You can get your Code Red water bottle with your name on it or something if you want. I'll link it up below. Don't drink your water while trying to eat. Stop at least 30 minutes before your meal. Before I go any further, I want to hear from you. You know, I love hearing from you. I read every one of your comments and I appreciate it so much. I really do, and I get to know you. So comment below and tell me, what is your experience with gastric bypass? About 33% of our Code Red clients are failed gastric bypass patients. So we totally understand how to handle you in your situation. You're not surprising us. You're not going to scare us, but I want to hear from you. So comment below and tell me what happened with you. You have to eat slowly. Sit down and take your time. When you have limited stomach space, every bite has to be intentional and it has to count. It's one of the rules you have to follow now. Choose quality foods, including healthy dietary fats, so you can get as much nutrition as possible. We're talking about the most bang for your buck. My sister Carrie, you all know her, you all love her, lost over 100 pounds on Code Red, even after failed weight loss surgery. My sister Carrie was 270 pounds and wasn't big enough to have gastric surgery in the United States. So what did she do? She took herself down to Mexico and she had gastric surgery. The problem was there were a ton of complications from Carrie's surgery, and it caused a lot of follow-up surgeries. She went septic at one point. She had to have multiple stomach operations. She is a hot mess, she would say, and she's gonna be that way for the rest of her life. It caused a lot of problems for her and a lot of heartache, so really make sure you understand all of this, and if this is happening to you, you came to the right place. We can totally help you. This is not gonna be your life for the rest of your life. You're gonna be able to get through all this with our help. It's really funny because we have a lot of, about 33% of our Code Red clients are failed gastric surgery patients. And they come to us and they try to skirt the rules. They try to do the workaround. And look, the reason that you're in this mess to begin with, the reason that you've gained your weight back after gastric surgery is because you found the workaround. It's because you have the stomach now the size of a NyQuil cup, and you realize that you could eat Cheetos and have a whole bag, and because they melt and dissolve, you didn't fill up your stomach. Like, you were screwing up the rules. You know this. And you did the workaround and it didn't work for you. And of course, it's a vicious cycle. When you were eating crappy food like Dairy Queen Blizzard and like the Cheetos and having soda when you know you shouldn't have it, it made you feel worse and worse and worse. And the worse we feel, the more poor choices we make. So we're not judging you, but you're not going to be able to come to Code Red and do the workaround with me. That's not going to work. With my sister Carrie being the COO of Code Red and having failed weight loss surgery herself, look, you're not going to be able to pull the wool over our eyes and say, oh, I can't do this. We have done a lot of research in this area and we know what you have gone through. We know what you can do. We know what you can't do. So if you come to us, be ready to do the rules and we will work with you. We will make sure that the program works for you and that you are successful. So don't worry. The fact that you had failed gastric bypass does not mean that you have to fail at weight loss. Lots of gastric surgery patients have lost all their weight on the Code Red lifestyle. It's not an excuse to fail at Code Red. Failed gastric bypass just means you have to do a few things differently. So release the shame you feel about failed gastric bypass. Listen, you were desperate and thought it was the only way. Plus, doctors push weight loss surgery even though it doesn't address the root cause. The Code Red lifestyle addresses the root cause of your obesity. Yes. There is hope for you to lose all of your weight, even if you've had failed gastric bypass surgery, and do it with no shakes, pills, diet foods, or exercise. Check out the next 10-pound takedown challenge. We have them every month, so if you missed the last month, you can always get into the next month. I will teach you and I will unteach you the things that you have been brainwashed to believe that are just flat out lies. So check out our website. I linked it out below. And of course, check out the new Code Red app at coderedlifestyle.com/app. And I'll see you on the next video.